I simply wanted to acknowledge the Richmond Food Justice Alliance and its members of its leadership and of its first class. It is an organization that is dedicated to addressing food deserts throughout our community by providing programming that focuses on food policy, the food system, advocacy, historical inequities that create Richmond's food deserts, but ultimately to work collectively to eliminate food deserts throughout our community. So if the members of the Richmond Food Justice Alliance, if you could just stand, and those who are partnering with them, and I think there was one who just wanted to share just a little more information on how we can all be involved in addressing food deserts and access to healthy foods throughout our community.
Thank you, Dr. Newbill.
Thank you, Mr.
Members of City Council. Yes, I just wanted to introduce the first cohort of the Richmond Food Justice Alliance. We work very closely with the Food Access and Equity Task Force of Richmond to get a better informed opinion of what's going on the ground in the community regarding low access to healthy food. We were the only resident-driven organization that was highlighted by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation recently when the city got the Culture of Health Award. And as you said, we train residents about food policy and food access and what that looks like nationally and locally. Specifically in Richmond, we focus on like you said, the historic inequities that have contributed to low food access. We don't like to just say, oh, it's a food desert that's just sitting there, we like to know why it's a food desert, what's going on that's limiting access for those residents. Let's see. We give the informed opinion of the citizens. So we have a heavy focus on the actual impacted residents of those areas. And we like to do the things that were mentioned by Danny Avula of the Richmond City Health District in his op-ed to Times Dispatch, and saying that it's very necessary that the actual community be at the table to be a part of the solution-based conversations that deal with food access in the city. So, this is our first cohort standing back there. And I think one of our members couldn't make it tonight, though. But I appreciate the opportunity to speak to the public and to this body to find out a little bit more about our work. I think that some of you have been invited to our graduation ceremony next week. And if anyone else would like to join us, just contact me. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. And I really, again, want to acknowledge, as you've mentioned, Richmond. There were 8 out of 200 communities that received the Culture of Health Award for 2017, and the city of Richmond is one of those, with the leadership of Dr. Danny Avula, but also with the participation of resident-driven programs, so that the award didn't say that we have arrived. It said we're on the road, and we're on the road because we have organizations like yourself, the Richmond City Health District, the Food Equity Task Force, the folks who are working in the General Assembly, the First Lady of our Commonwealth who's concerned and committed, all of our other partners, whether it's Tricycle or Shalom or Renew, all of the partners who are working collectively to ensure that our communities and that residents thereof have opportunity to have access to quality, affordable, accessible produce and other nutritional information to better promote our health and well-being. So I want to say thank you to you all. Thank you so much.